Hello and welcome back for part 3 of this month's What's in the Young Living box, and in part 2 and 3 we've been talking about what some of the oils are, and we're talking about some of the newer ones that I haven't had in before, and maybe some of you haven't either, and about what's in some of those products, where they come from, what's the background information. So we're going to have a look at 2 more in part 3. If you want to go back and review the other 2 clips, in part 1 we unboxed the whole order, and it only took about, I think, 10 or 11 minutes to do that, and we did talk briefly about some of the items in there. In part 2 we looked at the inner defense, and about what is in that and how it's great for your immune support. Then we looked at highest potential, and we also looked at purification and peace and calming, the original peace and calming essential oil. So now we're going to look at the last couple. We're going to look at the Joy Essential Oil, which is this one here, which I have not had in before. This is once again one of the free on the promotion for this month. Let's have a look. That's a beautiful, sweet smelling oil, but it's not sickly sweet, which I've noticed with a lot of the essential oils. Something that's different about when you're smelling someone that's wearing a perfume or a fragrance that they've got from the chemist, is that they have that almost sickly smell, and sometimes it's overpowering and you end up with a headache. Whereas that there, straight from the bottle, I do not get that at all. It makes you feel, it does make you feel good, and it smells beautiful. Like, you could wear any of these oils, maybe not purification, but any of these 3 oils you could certainly wear ladies, as a perfume if you so choose, and I'm pretty sure you would get a pretty good response. So let's have a look at what is Joy. And the blurb on this month's promotion was, this floral scent helps to release emotional blocks, bring happiness to the heart, and inspires romance and togetherness. Not bad. Now, if you have a look on the website about Joy Essential Oil Blend, it says that it's a calming, balancing, uplifting, and relaxing blend. Joy has an alluring, sweet scent, which it does, and can promote love, happiness, and confidence. Use Joy to help release emotional blocks, and a lot of people have those emotional blocks. Now, this is not a pseudoscience. If you have a look, there's a lot of theories where they talk about the organs in your body and how you can have a dominant organ and it affects your emotions and your personalities, and how that can be adjusted by various techniques. And one of the ways to help do that is the use of essential oils. So the oils that are in Joy that are used for releasing those emotional blocks and uplifting and promoting confidence, happiness, there is a science behind it. It's not just, oh, this smells nice. There's a bit more in it than that. But once again, we're not going to go into too much detail in this episode, but there's a lot of information out there if you want to know more about it. So what is in Joy? Bergamot, ylang-ylang, geranium, lemon, coriander, tangerine, jasmine, Roman chamomile, palmarosa, and rose. Once again, some pretty expensive oils there. Ylang-ylang, jasmine, and rose definitely at the top end as far as the prices go. So pretty stoked to get that one for free this month, that's for sure. Let's have a look at the, excuse my throat. I did talk about that I do have a bit of a cold, and you can probably hear it in my voice. Let's have a look at the product background of Joy. And it's the product background is that Joy was created for its unique and lovely scent, and the oils bergamot, ylang-ylang, geranium, and rose combine to make the perfect floral and citrusy aroma. Many of the oils have a rich history. I had a look at some of the history for bergamot. Bergamot is rumoured to have been taken to Italy by way of the Canary Islands by Christopher Columbus. Now, we actually get our bergamot from the Bella Vista farm, which is located 20 miles outside the city of Reggio Calabria on the western coast of southern Italy, and I believe there's a very small band there. It's about 20 kilometers, 20 miles along that southern band where bergamot grows the absolute best in the world. Now, the other oil that's in that blend is rose, and rose has been praised for its fragrance and other qualities since ancient Greek and Roman times. So with such powerful oils, it's no wonder that joy is a favourite, and I believe it's one of those ones that it can be a bit limited because of its popularity. Now, the last one we're going to look at is Valor. Now, I did buy this in as an essential oil, and I have run out. So I'm pretty happy to get this as a roll-on. Now, Valor Essential Oil Blend is one of the most popular products and is was a favourite of Gary Young's. Let's see if I can open this thing. Now, legend has it that it was used, or a similar combination was used by Roman soldiers, and they would rub this combination on their shoulders to give them courage before going into battle. And it was this legend that Gary Young based the formulation of Valor upon that legend. So this is the actual roller itself here. That's pretty cool looking. Very dark. I love the smell of this. I'm not sure if the roll-on it's a little bit different, because I think with the roll-on you actually do have it is already pre-diluted with carrier oil. But yeah, I'm very happy to get that. It's a great smelling oil, and it's something blokes like. You're not going to smell too girly wearing this, I can assure you. It's a great smelling one, and girls, you're not going to smell too blokey wearing it either. Now, it's a unique blend of black spruce, blue tansy, camphor wood, geranium, and frankincense. It has a woodsy grounding aroma. It's great for massaging into those targeted areas and applying for a motivational scent. And Gary Young recommended putting it on at the start of the day before you do anything to get yourself up and going. Now, that's really about it. The good thing about those roll-ons is obviously they're easier to cart around, pop them in your bag, because that canister is great. It's designed to make it easy to take around with you. The only other thing I was going to talk about was the yoga and emotional wellness card that we've got there, and I have not, as I said before, I haven't had a look at it. And in between, I've been doing these takes quite rapidly, so I still haven't really had a look at it. So let's have a look at that together. And I'll just read out maybe what some of them are. So if you've got your starter kit, on one side it's got the oils for your starter kit, and then on the other side it covers oils in the feelings packet that you can get. There's a special combination you can get with oil specifically for feelings. Now, if we have a look, let's have a look at Stress Away, one of my favourites. Stress Away, it says, Stress Away Essential Oil Blend is uniquely relaxing and comforting blend created to combat the normal stresses that creep into everyday life. How to use it: add 1 or 2 drops of Stress Away to a bath at the end of the day. Dilute and apply to the wrists, which is what I do, neck, temples, or the soles of your feet to help ease everyday stress and promote peace. This is a very simple little booklet that you can cart around. On one side it's got things like your different chakras and that sort of stuff, so it's talking about your applying it. What happens if you apply it to the throat? What happens if you apply it to your heart? What happens if you apply it to your third eye? And really these are just points that are the energy points in your body. Now, I'm not someone that's big on the chakras and auras and that sort of stuff, but I do understand the energy flow that goes through the body. The body basically, you think about your nervous system, and you've got all the energy running through your body, and at different points, you have it does change. So And so when you apply essential oils, there are some points in the body where it's a little bit more effective than in other points. But really, if you're unsure, you can't go wrong with essential oils. You don't want to put them on your eyes or in your mouth or in your ears or things like that. But pretty much anywhere else on your body is fairly safe. So that's it for me and my cracky throat. No, that's it for this month's What's in the Young Living box. Yay! A heap of gear. I did say I was going to talk about Essential Rewards. I'm not going to. Not in great detail anyway. Let me just put it this way. If you're not getting Young Living, please get yourself a starter kit. I have a link on the end of all my videos. You can get one. This month in Australia they have a fantastic promotion where you can get a free a bath and shower gel included in your kit as well, worth almost $30. The whole kit is worth over $500, but you get it delivered for around $270. Delivered for $270, which is fantastic value, and you get your diffuser in that, your leaven oiled, brilliant value, and you get your wholesale discount if you do that. Now, what you should do is when you get your starter kit, tick the box that says Essential Rewards, and you'll get back 10%, which is a 10 PV into your account, which is worth about 15 Aussie bucks, that you can then use at a future time to buy stuff for free. That's the way to do it. So this order, the whole order, even though I didn't actually have to pay for it, it came out of the credits from my account, I still got the points value accredited to my account, which I can then spend for free later. Now the other thing is, if you're on Essential Rewards, you get those, you can buy the Essential Rewards bundles, which is 17% cheaper than wholesale, so that makes that really cheap to buy things like your Ninja Red, and you can earn free stuff. So this month, those 4 essential oils there, all free. The Valor, free. The cotton dry balls, organic cotton dry balls, free. So fantastic. I got $275 worth of stuff that was free promotional, and then the rest of the order, the other 421, and that includes delivery, came from my credit. So I ended up with almost $700, $696, and I didn't have to pay a single cent, not even for the delivery. And that's how it works. Make it work for you. Don't spend more than you need to. But just order those things that you're going to use every day. Ninja Red, I've raved about it so many times in the past. It is the best supplement that I've ever used. Second to that would be sulfazyme. They're just fantastic. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this What's in the Box, and that it's been broken up into 3 little chunks, and I look forward to your feedback. I'd like a bit more feedback from you guys. If you've watched this, please leave me some comments in the comments section, and just tell me what you think about the videos. Look forward to seeing you next month, which will be July. All the best for winter, folks.